What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Rough, Tough, and Rugged. Today, this is going to be the little bit longer video on the HDP 50 caliber home defense weapon, the less lethal option. It is quite capable of stopping any motherfucker that you want to at your front door or at your bedroom door or whatever, and making them turn the fuck around and rethink every life choice that they ever made to get in the position that they're in, standing in your door. This is the Gen 2 model. It went from shooting a whopping 410 feet per second from the Gen 1 to Gen 2 shooting 485 feet per second. So, needless to say, it stings like a motherfucking bitch. That, in combination with the way that I load mine up with a smorgasbord of rubber balls and pepper balls, a double tap is going to have a motherfucker laying in the floor thinking that he's going to I don't know if he broke in the house, probably a worse place, but he's going to be thinking something fucked up. He's going to be thinking he's in a bad way because when you hit him with that pepper ball, 6-foot cloud of fucking badness is going all up in here, and then they're going to be choking and fucked up and eyes watering, nose running. They're going to think that they're on their way out. And I've got hit with one personally, and it fucking sucks. But, it was my own that I got hit with. Me and my daughter had to leave the house for 3 hours when I fucked up and shot one in the floor in the closet one day by accident. Now, the only other really difference between the Gen 1 and Gen 2 is this one has a twist stop. Once you pop it and you charge it so it's ready to go, like this one is, this little thing right here pops out. When you twist it, you can twist this and it will discharge all the CO2 that's in it out safely. Or you can simply press that button hard and it will discharge it out that way. It has a double action trigger, that, and then if you gotta press the middle end. It has about 1.5 pounds pull, and the gun itself weighs just over 1 pound. Not bad. The average scuffle is going to happen anywhere from 5 to 25 feet, especially in your house, because most people's houses, believe it or not, are only about 30 to 50 feet wide at the widest. I know it's crazy, right? But outside, same thing. About 5 to 15 feet is where most of your scuffles are going to be, close range. So I don't practice with a pistol any farther than that because it's basically a waste of fucking time. Now, this thing is more than well capable of shooting well past that. At 200-300 feet, I mean, you're still going to make somebody stop in their tracks and probably turn around. With the pepper ball, they're going to fucking stop and lay down and start crying like a little bitch. Now, I know I said I was doing a longer form, which this is over 3 minutes, so it is a longer form, but I know what y'all really want to see. Y'all want to see what it can fucking do. I do have some shorts shooting other shit, fucking some shit up at 25 feet, which if you walk that off, that is pretty a good distance. But go check them out. But I'm still not going to leave y'all hanging, obviously. I'm going to fucking shoot something for you on here, too. I have my target that I built yesterday when I got off of work, and in the bathroom, I have a 5-gallon jug of milk that I'm going to shoot from about 15-20 feet. Let's see what she does. And I have been reusing these rubber rounds. This is about the 5th time that I've shot the rubber balls that are in here out because I've been using them in the house. They do kind of get deformed a little bit after a minute, and they do start. Some of them do kind of. The first one's usually pretty good, but depending on how fast you're shooting, after that they get kind of wild. Now I do have a 68 caliber coming in. That was supposed to be here today. I'm gonna go get some more rubber rounds because I can't have these things flying wild, especially when I do most of my training in the house with this because that's where I plan. Well, I have my Gen 1. I did have to use outdoors one time when some young boys, well, I say young, they're probably about 22, 23 years old, were walking up the middle of the road and didn't want to move, and I wasn't stopping, so I drove past them, and made them kind of jump out of the way, or made them move out of the way, which they didn't want to get out of the middle of the freaking road, so, it was on them. And then I had to stop and get ice, which happened to be not far away, and they thought they were going to run up on me. There was 3 of them and 1 of me. Luckily, I had old Trusty in the car, though, and so I got out like nothing was wrong, and then when the 3 of them come running up, I kindly warned them that they were going to want to stop or they were going to fucking regret what they were doing. They wanted to be Billy Badasses. So, one of them ended up getting a pepper ball round and, cried like a bitch. But anyway, so this is going to be from about 15 feet away. I'm going to aim for. I'm gonna aim for, you know. All right, guys. So I got an intruder in the house. Y'all see him? I'm out here. I'm 15 feet away. You picked the wrong house, motherfucker. Yeah, they're talking to you. Freeze. Oh yeah, really? Woo! Got him. As you can see, the intruder had a very bad day. Took a round right through the eyeball. And you can see the rounds are safely tucked away in there. And you can see that hit with some force too. I mean, it clearly knocked that 5-gallon jug back. I don't know how loud that was, but in person, that sound from behind, it sounds like a 9. From the front, I'm sure it sounds the fucking same. So, you know, kudos to them motherfuckers. I love that thing. I would highly recommend anybody wanting a less lethal option to get one of these. Very easy to operate. It's very cheap, option. They do make the burners and da 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 da. I like this. It hits harder than the burner, believe it or not. And some of the other ones, now they do make stronger ones. I got one coming. As a matter of fact, not a burner, but another Umarex, but a 68 caliber. It'll be here in a few days. I will do reviews on that too. So, as far as this goes, the HDP 50 by Umarex at Bass Pro Shop, $99, 107 out the door. No license needed. If you're a felon, that's fine. Nice less lethal option to keep in the car with you, to keep at home. Keep one in the car and at home. It doesn't matter. They're not illegal for anybody to have. Pepper ball, rubber ball, fucking great option. Great gun, sturdy gun, very, very reliable gun. Now, when you're done shooting, or if you do have to use it, I would recommend letting the gas out of it when you're done so you don't fuck the seals up. Buy some water, buy some lube, gun lube, and keep your seals lubed up so that they don't dry rot. If you don't use it a lot, I do practice with mine about once a week. So I don't have to worry about that. But I mean, I do still load mine up anyway. But yeah, so I would definitely go out and grab one of these. If I would highly recommend it especially for kids training. Because like I said, I got this for my kids, my 2 daughters. They're 14 and 15. They love it. They love using it. They love shooting it. They love practicing with it. So, and like I said, it's a cheaper alternative than buying shells because it does the same thing that you can use this to practice with, and because it's just as loud, has a small kick, and it's a good getting used to, especially getting a kid used to the sound, the kick, and everything. Perfect for them, and it's a cheap alternative to buying shells, because those get fucking expensive quick. So take it with a grain of salt. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Or actually, fuck, I don't even give a damn if you like, but just subscribe. Help me out. It helps me out greatly. I'm trying to grow my channel. We're getting there, but thank y'all, and God bless y'all, and see y'all on the next one.